Stream Element Spot Running Emoji Robot.
Welcome everyone to a brand new Hey Dave.
Well, thank you very much.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Toronto, Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star Game appearance was so special.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. He's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
And here is Siakam. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Trinkets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Good on the shot.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
To the inside. Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Little first quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there. Make
a wide open look.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Bucket is good. That's 7 points for Darius Garland.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Trent finds Siakam. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Okoro. There's Garland, and again it's Cleveland.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Baseline jumper, and he hits the jump shot. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the foul called on OG.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road,
Well, Fred VanVleet, a first-time All-Star.
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. I'll look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's out. In at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Toronto, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's VanVleet in at point. Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win. So expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Raptors. Count it.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Trent outside to the left side wing. Here's Siakam. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Got it.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring. The ball.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Okoro. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Man, if he can hit jumpers consistently, Okoro can play a long time in this league.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Pulls up on the wing. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Anunoby passes to VanVleet. The ball's knocked loose. Trent outside. A shot from the mid-range. And the shot goes down.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Trent for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Trent's got 5 now.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
Mitchell with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Anunoby. Trent on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And the
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
The Raptors making a switch here. Banton's checked in.
Delano Banton.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Okoro, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Man, we have seen some ferocious jams by Isaac Okoro off the drive. Good night.
And Anunoby gets it to go. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. From the stripe, and he connects with it. Jumper. Mitchell's got his second basket.
Well, the mid-range game is a comfort spot for Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes it's the thing that gets him going offensively.
Here's Banton, and it... As the official calls the foul, count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage. Of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
This is it. Opening day. The DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for Toronto, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the 3.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Shoots over Okoro. Anunoby, good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Garland.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Van Vliet finds Trent. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And here's Trent outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Love shooting it from deep. Gary Trent Jr. with solid three-point numbers.
The wide open look here for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Okoro. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Better facing up than back to the basket. Steal. Anunoby gets it done from the mid-range.
It's the three-point bomb.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And, Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in 95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Here's Garland, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Anunoby comes with the double team. The open shot, Garland, and again it's Cleveland.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Gary Trent Jr., 3rd.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 9 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Good.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Now here's Okoro. He's got 6. Here's Mitchell. Again, the Cavaliers score.
A sweet stroke of Donovan Mitchell. The defense can't allow him to get cooking from the mid-range.
The pass to Okoro. Here's Mobley, and again it's Cleveland.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. For 3, Van Vliet. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Over Garland, and it's good off the back rim and in. 10 points for him.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Loves check in for Jared Allen. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 7-point differential. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season.
And they over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
A different look now for Cleveland. Karis LeVert comes in for Isaac Okoro, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's LeVert. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Siakam passes to Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity. From deep.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Rubio. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his first. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. They're doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred Van Vliet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Passes to Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK. When you talk about OG Anunoby, here is a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Offensive rebound. Here's Love. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Second chance opportunities. Love with the great instincts beats everyone to the ball.
For 3, Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep it. His team afloat.
And Fred Van Vliet is foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Raul Neto checked in for Cleveland. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Toronto foul. Fred Van Vliet. That's his 3rd.
LeVert against Anunoby. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got his 2nd basket of the game.
They've got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Pass to Love. Good D by Siakam.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Trent gets the bucket.
Gritty play by Gary Trent Jr. in the inside over the defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft right class, he'd be closer to the top.
Oh, Van Vliet after the missed 3 from Evan Mobley. And yes, it's good. And now just a 1-point Cleveland lead.
He can't miss.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Now,
I see the ball very crisply here.
Here's Mobley. Good. It's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mobley's got 8 points.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. There's the 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
And the pass to LeVert. No one near him. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Trent. And another basket for in transition. It's Barnes. Here we go. Van Vliet finds Trent. Van Vliet outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Passes it to LeVert. Now Mitchell over Trent. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Stolen by LeVert. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And again, it's Cleveland.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Knocks it loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And the Cavaliers with... possession here. And so it's Cleveland with it. High post try. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Trent, that falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Trent's got 21.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Here's Trent, the 15-footer. Good. 23 points in the game.
With more minutes, Gary Trent Jr. has shown that he could be a pure scorer.
Firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He had some kind of quarter from long range. Winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. Back to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Ricky Rubio. Allen is out there with Okoro. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. And here's Trent. After Caris LeVert made the last three-pointer.
From that end. Between range, they've been the much better team.
Knocked away. Bounce pass, Rubio, and it's Mitchell. The jam.
we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see. Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his look. Within the flow.
Back to Rubio. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. He's got 4 assists now tonight.
Interesting play call. Working Rubio off ball for the jumper, giving the defense a little different look.
Here's Banton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins, getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Love check in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Guarded by Garland. Drills it from outside.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And there's the pass to Rubio. Love kicks to Garland. And another three for Cleveland.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And that one's good by Porter.
I mean, that's a great sense of... facing. Porter knows just how much he needs to get a clean look.
Okoro with it, now guarded by Porter. That one goes. Count it. Get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And Okoro throws it down.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find an open man.
Toronto calls timeout. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. What a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Garland dishes to Rubio. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
For three.
Garland's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Hands it from downtown. He's got 8.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Here's Okoro, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after Toronto at the three-pointer. And here's Garland for 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
And that one's good by Porter.
Big time answer. Porter unwilling to give an inch. Knocks down a 3 of his own.
Fast break Toronto. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Good on the triple.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Fires for 3, and again Toronto with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Young for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got his first 3 points of the game. The Cavaliers. Leading by 3.
Toronto foul. Delano of Anthony. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Allen. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Rubio kicks to Okoro. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
3 points.
Rubio's got assist number 5 here tonight. Out left to the wing. Achua finds Porter, launches it, and again, Toronto with the triple.
When you talk about the best 3-and-D guys in the league, Porter's a climber on that list.
Rubio left side. And here's Garland for 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Rubio the pass to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Porter outside, and again Toronto with the triple.
Yet another. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Count that one from Mobley.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Knocked loose, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Okoro with it, now guarded by Porter. The offensive rebound, kicks it out to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Garland, that's for 2. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
To the left wing, takes a 3. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout called, Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Karis LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And Raul Neto subbed in. Ricky Rubio.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Count the basket. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Mitchell, he's checked in for Garland.
Donovan Mitchell.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Neto finds Mitchell. And another 3 for Cleveland.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Neto with the bucket.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding. His teammates when they're open.
1:22 left in the second quarter. And here is Trent outside. No good on that one. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Hands the shot from the wing. He's got 23.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Cleveland. Siakam trying to free himself up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Robin Lopez.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
They get the rebound, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
A more physical player than he's given credit for. Love finishing through contact, plus going to the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Trent. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Shoots over LeVert. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Anunoby.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
The Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Trent finds Anunoby. 1 second left, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
The mid-range is somewhere Gary Trent Jr. can be very effective.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 12. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half, and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to say.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 37 points, 2 steals, and 3 assists. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Their perimeter defense was lackluster, to say the least. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk off the set, in a shoot, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that.
And that's going to...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Trent finds Siakam. Stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell into the lane. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Van Vliet's got 21.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Okoro passes to Garland. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 29.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the 3 ball is good.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Pushing it up. Stolen by Okoro. And then Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Here's Okoro. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Siakam.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So great profile for a modern NBA defense. Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Pass to Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Trent. Again, Toronto.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Tipped away. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Down to just 8 points on the bucket from Anunoby. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Loads it up there for Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Count that one. Anunoby's got 26 points.
Love seeing this from Anunoby, getting into a rhythm and staying after it.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the 3-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Trent finds Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. In the corner, Okoro with it. Another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them. And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Garland with the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Anunoby. Siakam trying to free himself up. Anunoby, good. 28 points for him.
Outstanding work by OG. Unbelievable versatility. And that was a tough finish.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Down big. The effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
That one goes in.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence. Not bad defense, but you give him an inch and he'll bury you.
Poked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. A different look now for Cleveland. Love's check in for Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Evan Mobley. And Raul Neto subbed in for Garland.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Down low, Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Anunoby's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Back to Neto, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet, and here's Trent outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Continuing from where he left off. First 3-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Rubio against Trent.
Excellent setup. Rubio scopes out the weakness in the defense, then exploits it.
Raptors trail by 18. The pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Neto. 10 points for him. Okoro kicks to LeVert. Here's Love, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Love's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is the one thing you can count on from Kevin Love. He's going to stay active in the lane.
Trent outside. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got 5.
And he's been passed. Today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Pass to Neto. Bounce pass LeVert. Here's Love. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Cavaliers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Wade's checked in.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Fred passes to Van Vliet. Now here's Boucher. Wade is covering. And here's Trent outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Anunoby, good.
Hey, continue to stack it up from three. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Passes it to LeVert. For the three, another three for Cleveland.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Yeah, now it's Rubio running. He can go all the way. Neto with the bucket.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
11 feet away, and the Raptors take on 2 more.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Here's LeVert. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Anunoby, good.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Puts the move on, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And Rubio kicks to LeVert. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. LeVert's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. Trailing by 19. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in.
Cavaliers substitution.
For 3, Van Vliet buries the long-range jumper. Van Vliet
And inside the locker room, everyone trying.
Well, guys, dramatic.
He's highly skilled, Allie. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Here's Anunoby. Count that bucket. Anunoby's got his second bucket on the night.
That's a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
And another basket for Toronto. We played just over a minute here in the first. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. All alone. Yep, that one's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That drops. And it comes off of the